Hey, hey. So I did my video yesterday. I did a short on why I'm not working at the moment. One thing about it, I'm not ashamed of anything because I always work. I always took care of myself. Been living on my own since I was 19. Um, and raised my child and everything and still helping my child in college. So one thing about it, I never been ashamed of nothing going on in my life because it's a testimony. It's my life. It's a testimony. I ain't finna fake it for, the camera. And a lot of people can relate, even though, people don't do YouTube, they just watch. And some people now probably want to do it, but they don't have the courage to do it, or it depends, or they just don't want to do social media, or they got a job where they can't do it, you know what I'm saying, or they just don't want to do it. It is what it is. But one thing about me, on my channel, the heat coming on, so if y'all hear the heat is coming on, okay? Um, One thing about it, I always know that if I put my foot forward and I do what I'm supposed to do, God would always gonna look out because He sees you trying. He sees me doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So anybody that's, I know this is the Christmas season, a lot's been going on in the world, and I just want to encourage you, keep going, put in the work, put in action. Like I'm doing application, I'm doing this. I might not got a call yet, but I know I will. I know it's the end of the year. I talked to my dad, and he was telling me that it's the end of the year. People, sometimes you probably get some of this, this month, or you probably be in January when the new year come in, and that the new facility year come in. It is what it is. But like I said, I have time to. I still have some, bills. They don't stop. Bills don't stop. But one thing about it, I know God will provide, and I would do my part as well, because you got to do your part as well. But let's get into it. I'm gonna do a little bit of it, then I'm gonna do a second part. I've been working with I was been working in education. I'm gonna say education for years, off and on, off and on, off and on. And I love kids, and I still love kids regardless. But I'm just burnt out in that field. So that's why I went to college and got me a degree in business. And um, so I'm trying to look for me a job. I don't even care if it's cashier. I don't care if it's stocking. I like my money. Okay, I really don't care right at the moment. I'm all looking at all type of jobs, but definitely not looking at job working with in education no more, because I'm getting up in age and I don't want to do that no more. I'm getting burned out. But what happened that I've been out of work for a week and a half, I'm almost gonna be, this week will make 2 weeks, is I was working at this job, and I was supposed to be a floater, because I said I didn't want to be in the classroom all day every day. I wanted to float around, because it make your day go by faster. But the people were so short-handed at this particular place that the other person that was the lead teacher in one of the class decided to quit after a month because the kids were so outrageous. I ain't gonna say bad, I'm gonna say outrageous, okay? So she decided to quit, okay? Only there for a month now because she couldn't handle the kids, okay? Before I came, I found out from some other people, that work there, they gonna talk, So they were trying to get me in there all the time, like that was my room, but I was supposed to be a floater. It's not my responsibility to go in there and be in that room with them until y'all possibly get somebody. And they process of hiring is crazy. It takes forever, and all the stuff you got to go through to get on at the place. And it don't even pay enough to be doing all that. But we working with children, so that's how I go. But anyway, so I was like, I stood up for myself. I'm like, I thought I was supposed to be a floater. They were like, you just gonna be doing this until we get a permanent teacher in the classroom. But y'all have other floaters. They been there longer, so they get to choose what they want to do. They get to pick what class they want to go in. They get to choose what they want to do. Like they don't, they make it hard for new people. That's why they don't have nobody. That's why they short-handed. Okay, I'm rolling my eyes. So, and while I'm recording this video is the same day that that's why my shirt the same. Okay, because sometimes you record multiple videos in one day, so don't be talking about she got on that same shirt. That's why. Okay, I record multiple videos in one day. This is part of. This how you do. This how you do it. Um, so off subject, but I just had to put that in there. Okay, so that what happened. This was part of this. Let me tell you, this is what happened. So I was like, okay, I did it for a couple of days. I did it, kept on doing it. I did it. Didn't want to do it, but I said I'm gonna be a team player and try to work together. But some of the kids were normal, but some of the kids were just right out just behavior problems. And so one of the kids act up, they follow the leader. Ain't nobody, cause they look, you're young and they follow people. They don't lead. So one of them, they was acting, some kids, they start acting good. But then, when one kid cuss up, all of them start doing, all jumping around, throwing stuff, cutting up. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, Hell no. So that happened. And I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to come back with a part 2 to keep y'all in suspense on what took place next, okay? But I'll see y'all in the next one. And thank y'all for supporting the channel. And yeah, let me know y'all stories or what y'all, maybe I got some stories or whatever. And this is part 1. I will be back with part 2. See how this video do. Also, if you want to support me, you can watch the channel all the way through. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Trying to get my watch time hours up. But yeah, I'm about to get back to job hunting. Also, if you want to support the channel, I also do have my cash app in my description if y'all want to support. I'm not asking. I know it's Christmas time. I know people got other bills. I know everything. People got stuff they got to do. But right now, this channel is not monetized. So yeah, I'm trying to grow the channel. But anyway, thank y'all for the support, and I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blessed day, and I'll be back with part 2. Yeah.